So I finished a couple of SAFI runs. I got a hunting horn, and I got up to Awakening 23, where most of the parts that are like, you see the bindings that are on it, most of them came off already, and those that remain, and the weapon glows a lot, like these. Uh, yeah, notice there's an eye like that. It gets worse. Yeah, it opens up. Oh, anything that's bad? It blinks. Oh god, so scary. It's creepy. Jesus, left, right. Let's try queuing up multiple songs, or maybe we should just play the full song. Oh, but it does do some really nice damage, like this, which is much higher than what I normally use. So, and the only weakness this build has, I like it's actually like support and high damage DPS with part breaking specifics. It's so, the setup I'm running is so weird, but I can only run it because I have the decorations for it. So I'm running like what, crit eye 6. I can technically drop something. I can drop some of the part breaker for crit eye and some other stuff. But it's, I have wide range 5, divine blessing 5, health boost, crit boost, weakness exploits, horn maestro. Everything is the only thing I'm missing is just speed eating. And with that, I can actually, if I'm not doing SAFI, I can probably take a part breaker and put that in. Or maybe I can just take off like a little bit of crit eye, because I already crit a lot. Because this horn's dumb. This is technically not a finished build because the attack increase, it's only at one of them is only at 4 instead of 5, and none of them are at 6. And I think I want the affinity to be level 6, even though the attack up song scales with raw more than it scales with affinity. It's just that I just wanted to crit uh crit a little more often, so I can drop some critical eye for like because at rank 6 for affinity, it gives you 20, it gives you 15% affinity, as opposed to 10% at rank 5. So I have 20%, and so I can drop 2 ranks of critical eye, so I get 50%, and then still have high enough crit chance. It sounds like a good idea. It's definitely not meta, because if it's meta, it should probably be just like full attack with like a attack up extra large song. But yeah. Aside from that, it's pretty stupid, cause the base attack is 1252. Ah, I forgot what the bloated value is. But I remember correctly, the self improvements is like 15% attack damage, and attack up large is like 20%, I think. So yeah, that's 30%, 35% damage increase. It's kind of dumb, kind of dumb. Maybe I'll swap out the song for like a level 3 or something. That one is the attack defense up with the stamina stuff. Because I feel a little safer having a bit of extra defense. Because if you look at it, I have 901 defense with this setup, And I think the defense extra large is approximately, I think it's 20%. So it'll definitely push me over the 1000 minimum. Actually, let me test that out. Oh yeah, uh, mastering KT. Well, meet mastering equipment. I'm hoping these crit elements. I really hope that they do upgrade in true crit elements or true crit status, but I think that might be a bit too much to be hoping for. Still, pretty hilarious that what I can do. Wait, why is okay? So this one has higher affinity. Hold on, this one has 15% affinity, but it's saying that my Kajar Pipe Dragon has higher affinity. Huh. Maybe it doesn't look at the awakened abilities. It's only looking at base state based amounts. Yeah, same. Negative, yeah, worse, worse. Okay, yeah, I think it's just looking at base amount without having to look at a. Okay, let's get one for the attack. No, defense up large. Wait, why do I have a second Bond Rattle? Oh, I was gonna make it a Glavenus one, just in case that Raging no, a Brachydios one. In case Brachydios, Raging Brachydios coming on PC for April 9th was gonna be a different kind of horn, or it built out of Brachydios. Okay, defense is 901. Extra large. 1075. Let me take a screenshot of that and send it to people. So, if I remember correctly, the armor formula was your your defense divided by defense plus 80. So let's see, calculator. I think they're looking like a 90% something decrease. Because if it's above 800, then that means it's a 90% damage reduction, I think. No, wait, I'm doing my math wrong. Well, it's just in my head. I haven't put it in a calculator. So 1075 divided by. Oh, my calculator. Okay. So my calculator says a 93% damage reduction. So 800 divided by 880 is 91% damage reduction. So if you have an 800 defense, you have 90% damage reduction. So this is 93% damage reduction. So realistically, you're not getting much out of it. But this is one of the coolest hunting horns. Might have to. I'm gonna need a bunch of SAFI horns, and it's gonna be like, oh, I wonder how a full true crit element hunting horn setup would look like for SAFI. Ooh, I need to get more horns first. But I think elements 1 was 20. So if I'm assuming the same thing that applies to affinity, the each one adds 20, well, 2 points of elements. This is, I think it starts at base 180. So it becomes, at 5 it'll be 280, and then the last one adds like 50% instead, so it would be 330. 330 is pretty low. Oh wait, but that's only for one though. So the rarity element level 6 is 330, and then you have an additional 4, no 3, because one's for a song, uh another 3 200s. So what, like, that doesn't make sense in my maps. No, it's 100, and then it's 150 plus 3 100s, so it's 450 on top of the base value, which is will be 180. I, assuming that the math stays like the affinity one. I need to go Google that up. That sounds like an interesting one. So I'm looking at around like 600 base affinity. I mean, base elements. That is the same as the Kirin hunting horns, if I remember correctly. Kirin hunting horn has around base 600, I think. Yeah, 660. I think their damage cap would be similar then. I remember mathing it out the other day. I actually did the testing. I recorded it. I never uploaded it, I believe. Uh, the answer was the Karen hunting horn. I could push it up to. I think it was like. I want to say 1,500-ish damage. No, it's not that. I need to look at my recording or the spreadsheet I made. It was like over 1,000. Actually, let me just put on Thundertron to see what it does. It was like way over. It was like a good chunk over 1,000 damage. Uh, 890. Okay, 11 attack boost. Okay. What happened to the... 1050? Right, I remember what the math was. Your equipment can get a 60% elemental increase, which I believe the Kirin hunting horn actually caps out at 1060. Or, yeah, I think it's around here. You're basically just short of hitting the cap. You can hit like 58% elemental increase. So you just barely don't get it. And so you would have, yeah, so with the SAFI weapon, I'm thinking it should be like around 1,000 elemental damage. I, I need to go see if someone actually made it, but hunting horn is mostly a raw weapon, and I'm gonna have to create a setup with my friends to see if we can deal Elatri that way. I'm gonna try and get a full hunting horn squad, because oh man, it's gonna be so juicy when he does an attack, and we say, oh, fire resist, I have that. Um, yeah, I'll make a video on that one. That one's really interesting. It's really dumb, but it's theoretically is the invincible squad running in and just fighting a monster, because you have divine blessing, you have all bloods negated. You also have, no, you don't have all bloods negated. You have divine blessing. You have all elements. You get like a plus 15 to it. So as long as you're not in the negative, you basically take no ailments other than like paralysis and stuns. Uh, you would basically be running a full element squad, simply because the hunting horns that provide defense, elemental defense up, tends to be on the elemental side, like the Kirin hunting horn here. The other one would be like the dragon seal hunting horn. Oh well, that blocks paralysis and tremor, so, and it has elemental attack boost, and also has elemental effectiveness up, which is just kind of like standard within the elemental based hunting horns, which is both a good and a bad thing. Because to if you want to like run the 4 hunting horn squad, they just says I'm invincible, you are limited to basically only elemental attack only. Because your other option for fire resist is only literally Radobon, and you would it's an attack up, yeah, that's not bad, but you're still you need a SAFI horn to replace the this is the elemental attack one song. I believe this is 3. I think this is 2. I don't know what the fourth one is. And this one is like stamina 1 or 2. And this provides the ice. So Alatria runs 4 of the 5 elements with water as a weakness if it is same as the old game. Because I went to Kiriko and looked it up. I'll discuss the details more later. I might have to learn how to do video editing for that one. Because, oh man, this is like a stupid topic that I wanted to make. And it's gonna be so hilarious if it works. But I need people for it, which is the problem. I'll do it another day. I'll show off how the setup should look like. It's Team Tank running right in there, just tanking the hell out of the Latreon.